Across the world, there are 200 million more men than women that own a smartphone. Why this is the case and why this is a problem is an incredibly complex issue. But here in India, this imbalance stems from social and cultural norms that have existed for centuries. Anything that can disrupt the status quo and empower women is still considered inappropriate by some communities. That, along with the traditional view that boys should be the breadwinners, families often fail to invest in the education of girls. It's no surprise that on average, women across India have lower level of literacy, less financial autonomy, and are less likely to own a mobile phone. Why is this a problem? Because it enhances the gender gap that already exists. It keeps them disconnected from society that they have every right to be a part of. And in a world where mobile connectivity is spreading quickly, we need to make sure it's spreading equally. Because connecting women to mobile services is proven to have wider economic and social benefits. Hi guys, what's up? It's me Cherry and today I'm here in Kavatapanda, which is in Odisha, and I'm here for a very special cause with Case for Change to show what Airtel is doing to empower women, which in turn will help India prosper. In India, there are over 3 lakh more men with a bank account than women. While tackling the social and cultural norms that are the root of financial exclusion is an ongoing challenge, Airtel recently launched India's first payment bank and has banking points. They are essentially local shopkeepers in a nearby shop that act as a bank, making it easier for women to take control of their own finances. So I've arrived at Raja Lakshmi's house and she's the first person I'm going to talk to. कैसे हो आप?
अच्छी हूँ।
तो आप कब से रह रहे हो यहाँ?
2 वर्ष हेलानी रोचे एठी बाहागर परठारु।
और आपके हस्बैंड यहाँ नहीं रहते तो वो कहाँ रहते हैं? भुवनेश्वर। तो उनके बिना आप कैसे मतलब पैसे वगैरह कैसे करते हो?
बहुत असुविधा रोली माने एठी पाखे किसी बैंक एटीएम नाला मत भी एटीएम चलाचल किसी आसू नाला आसती सी मास पैसा देके जाती।
तो चलिए आप दिखाओ मुझे आप क्या करते हो बैंक अकाउंट से। तो एयरटेल बैंक क्या है एग्जैक्टली? एयरटेल बैंक से आपकी क्या मदद हुई है?
एयरटेल बैंक हूँ गोटे मैंने समस्त बहुत भल मो सी आसला दिन एयरटेल बैंक मैं बहुत सुविधा रोचे भल अच्छी।
तो आपने बनाया एक अकाउंट तो आपको लगता है कि आप खुद से काम कर सकते हो और आपके पति है भी नहीं फिर भी आपको पता है कि मतलब आप खुद से अपने घर बार चला सकते हो।
हाँ।
तो आपने अकाउंट बनाया तो आपको क्या लग रहा है कि जो आपके पूरे गांव की महिलाएं हैं वो कुछ करेंगी इसको देख के वो भी अकाउंट्स बनाएंगे?
हाँ से माने भी धीरे धीरे मोट देखिए करुँच अकाउंट खोलुँच।
Wow, literally wow, she has bank account. Like there are days when I feel that I'm technologically challenged, but then she has a bank account, she has savings, she has been using that money for her household stuff or like for her family. I'm on my way to meet Snehalata, who thanks to the improved access to the internet has been able to grow her business quicker than ever.
ଏଇଟା ମୋ ବାସନ ଦୋକାନ। ହଁ ଆଗରୁ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ହେଉଥିଲା ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ନେଇକି ମାର୍କେଟକୁ ଯିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଥିଲା ନା ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ନେଇକି ମାର୍କେଟକୁ ଯିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଥିଲା। ଏବେ ଏୟାରଟେଲ୍ 4G ଆସିଲା ପରଠୁ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ରେ ଫଟୋ ପଠାଇ ଦେଇକିନା मार्केट जितनी दरकार से नहीं।
तो आप यहाँ से भी पैसे कमाते हो और ऑनलाइन भी पैसे कमाते हो तो फिर आपके परिवार इस बारे में खुश है?
हाँ मत बहुत खुशी लगे कि मो परिवार लगी बेसी रोजगार कर भी किसी असुविधा होनी मो रोजगार कलापर।
आप कुछ दिखाओ आपने क्या बनाया मुझे कि कैसे बनाया आपने?
फोटो कारीगर को देखेला पर से कर देइछन।
So I just spoke to Snehalata and I got this from her. This is such a pretty piece and we all know that internet is full of DIYs, Pinterest designs. She's taking those designs and selling stuff. So I just met 2 incredible women and right now I'm headed to Gayatri's house with the Case for Change. She has a great passion for learning and
Thanks to the 4G tower in the village, she has now access to all the learning tools which she can use to educate her daughter, which she couldn't even dream of a few years ago. So I'm with Gayatri and her daughter Sonu, and we are going to a school.
तो जब आपके पास इंटरनेट नहीं था तो ये कैसे पढ़ती थी? बस स्कूल से जो पढ़ाते थे?
हाँ, स्कूल से बस पढ़े लिखे करता था। फिर इसके बाद घर में सब नाराज हो गए, नहीं और गाँव में ना कुछ भी नहीं उनको पता, नहीं वो पढ़े लिखे करके क्या करेगा, नहीं पढ़े लिखे नहीं करेगा, घर में रहने दो। मैं बस रोने लगा, नहीं मेरे बच्चे को पढ़ाई लिखाई करना है। फिर मैंने स्कूल जिद्दी करके स्कूल मैंने छोड़ा, नहीं तुम जाओ पढ़े लिखे करो। फिर बाद में जो एयरटेल 4G आया तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया। जो भी मैं पढ़े लिखे करती हूँ गूगल में सर्च करके इसको सब सिखाती हूँ।
आप यूट्यूब देखते हो? आपको पता है उसमें आप देख सकते हो उसमें कुछ भी बनाना कैसे बनाना?
जी बिल्कुल। मोबाइल 4G एयरटेल 4G आने के बाद इतना हम सब हैप्पी फैमिली हो गए हमारे।
और बड़े होके क्या बनोगे? डॉक्टर। It was great talking to them. It's amazing to see that how a small, young little girl in a secluded village is using the internet. We use the internet to watch music videos or like stuff like that, but she's trying to learn things from the internet. It's just so surprising and it's overwhelming to see that happening. And it's clear to see that connectivity is transforming the lives of these women in so many different ways. Airtel Lodh Mobile has the power to give everyone an equal chance for a better future, and they know that this is only the beginning. Now the case for change is heading to Spain. Traveling the world, it's packed with everything people need to tell their story of what mobile operators globally are doing to tackle the UN 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
So help us make a case for change, like, share and subscribe.